Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we'll be discussing chapter 10 via text, talking about static methods and regular methods, then the exercise. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm dealing with numbers and methods, and now we're going to go to the difference between a regular, non-static and static methods. So in Java, there are two types of methods, which is regular methods and static methods. A regular method works with, A regular method works with individual objects and can use or change the data stored inside the objects, as you can see here. For example, if we have a class called song, each song object can have its own title, right? Is like Spotify, and calling the play method on that song will play the specific song title. That is correct. So each object remembers its own data. So when you call play one of song, it plays that song. Yes, it plays that song. Calling play on another song plays the other one, right? So now we have, on the other hand, we have static methods which belong to a class itself, right? And then not to any individual object. This means that static methods don't use or change instance variables because there is no object involved. And instead, I call static methods using the class name and the like main. For example, like math main 42,36, which finds the smaller number between 42 and 36. Then we have static methods that are useful for actions that don't depend on any particular object but are related to the whole class, unlike regular methods. Yeah. Then we have static and non-static. So first thing, we know what it means to have a class with static methods. Static methods belong to the class and are called using the class name. For example, like main. Non-static methods work with objects and need to create an object first, then call the method. After calling the method, like T2 play, some classes with only static methods don't need objects at all. And static methods can use non-static variables. So static methods can use non-static variables because they don't know which object the variable belongs to. Yeah, that's our summary for chapter 10. Now we go into our challenges. Now, as you can see, the challenge was the Java file on this page represents a complete program, and your job is to play a compiler and determine whether this file will compile. If it won't compile, how would you fix it and when it runs? So the answer that we got here is this one, 307. Let's check 307. Do you have 307 here? No, it's an exercise. You don't have 307. Okay, let's go here. So they say to use the maths class, the first step is to meet. Am I on the? No, I'm not. I'm on the wrong page. So number is on the left. Number 1 and 4 and 5, 6 are legal. Number 2 won't compile because the static methods reference a non-static instance variable. So number 3 doesn't compile because the instance variable is final but hasn't been initialized. Yes. So number 1, 4, 5, 6 are legal. Let's go check 1, 4, 5, 6. So we have number 1, number 4, 1, 4 is number 4, number 5 and 6. They are legal, so they do compile. Now 2 won't compile. Reason being, the static methods reference a non-static instance variable. And remember what we said with the non-static methods is that static methods can't use non-static variables because they don't know which object the variable belongs to. So the reason being is they don't know which object they belong to. That's why it doesn't compile. Number 3, the reason is it doesn't compile because the instance variable is final and hasn't been initialized. And that was our exercise actually. That was our exercise for chapter 10. I thank you for viewing my YouTube channel and I hope you learned something important from it. Thank you.